So for me, it would be always like it's always developing, always changing, and we need to change as well for that.
From a trader's perspective, I would say that our industry today is not growing, it is evolving.
Growing with the need of environment, with the people demand. Infrastructure is a basic demand which will drive our industry.
It's growing. So we are in that phase, but as we grow, we face some new challenges.
Is like you need to learn a lot about the industries, what is happening and how industry is going. For that, we need to join RATA. Whatever we learn is not enough. Next day, something else we will learn new. Challenges will convert into opportunity for the trade, and I think this is the best thing.
RATA or any association in that aspect is giving an opportunity to people where people can grow together. This is what I like, or I would like to add in a sentence. That's it. You grow with people around you.
Business is Lakshmi. Margin जरूर मिलेगा, but you have to invest. हम इसको बोलते हैं टैप. मेरी भाषा में हम बोलते हैं टैप.
So good evening everyone, and thank you for joining for this amazing panel for RATA EFFYCON program. So before we start, I would like to get a few words about what you do and about your organization. So can we start from Mr. Pankaj over here?
Yeah, thank you, Pravin. My name is Pankaj Dungarwal, and I am from Bolton Trading Corporation. We are having pan-India offices. Our head office is in Bombay. From Bombay, we have started offices at Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Delhi, Hyderabad, Kolkata, Pune, and we will be coming very soon in another locations also, so we can serve better as a pan-India company. We are doing into refrigeration, air conditioning, heating and ventilation, and even we have started joint hand with electrical cable wires and components and control. We are into manufacturing of heat pumps, CDUs, screw chillers, rack, based for our contractors, and trading all the activities like all brand products, what we have. We earlier started from that, then we came into the turnkey solutions. This is what from my side.
Vivek sir.
Over to Vivek ji.
I am Vivek Pradeep Bachhawat. I am come from National Engineers India. This company was started by my dad in 1989 at Roypeta Peters Road, and I am the second line entrepreneur to this line. I have done my BCom and I have done a part of data matrix. I have done a course on HVAC industry, RAC industry, and then soon later, after finishing my college, I joined the office. We are into air conditioning and refrigeration spare parts, and it's a vast line altogether. The more you are into it, the more you learn, and the more you learn, the more it becomes complicated. It is a very vast industry, so it's all about learning. Keep learning, keep doing everything else is fine. Thank you.
Welcome to all of my friends. Myself, Ashok Kumar Subramanian, Managing Partner of Sunrise Ecosystems. We are 9 years young company. We are servicing the field of HVAC, and we want to expand our field in the MEP. So we catering to most of building and construction industries in all the verticals. So we are associated with the top leading brands in the HVAC products in like insulation valves, fans, VFDs, VAVs, BTU meters, chillers, cooling towers. And we have about 23 staff members with us, out of which 9 of them are engineers. And we have our head office at Chennai, and we are having branch office in Bengaluru and Delhi as well. Thanks once again. Thank you.
And Mr. Mitesh.
Hi, this is Mitesh, your HVAC partner. We deal with air conditioning products, units and spares. So we started this company around 2017 with me alone. Today we are almost 8-member team with my brother joining in. We cater from your residential unit to your commercial spaces and factories. So right from your window ACs to your AHU units. That's it.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Mitesh. Now, beginning with from you. So, can you share what you see as the outlook for industry for the next 5 to 10 years related to the products that you serve?
So industry has been changing for a longer duration. So it's not never been still as per me. So like when people around 40 years back came in, they were at a smaller scale. People have moved on from like chlorofluoromethanes to now they have come to CO2s, and it has been changing for a long duration. So I cannot put my point that this is the last or this is where it will go. So for me, it would be always like it's always developing, always changing, and we need to change as well for that.
Mr. Ashok?
Yeah. So added to what Mr. Mitesh has said, yes, as a trader, we also need to upgrade our knowledge technically so that we can just cater to the technical upgradation from the other stakeholders like consultant, contractors, etc. Like if you see the products of insulations, valves, fans, and each and every product has got an upgradation in a span of 3 to 5 years. Let's talk about valves. People use for a manual balancing valve with two-way control valve. Now it's been occupied by PIBC, which is pressure independent balancing control valves. Now again the new trend is energy valve, which is a combination of PIBCV and the flow meters. So likewise, each and every product, there is a product upgradation. As a trader, we all have equal responsibility to upgrade our technical knowledge at par with the consultant and contractor so as to serve the market. Thank you.
Mr. Vivek. So, my question is specifically, so what do you see HVAC industry as a whole? So, what is the outlook for, is it in a growth path or on a decelerating path? And what is your outlook for the HVAC industry as well as your product particular segment?
From a trader's perspective, I would say that our industry today is not growing, it is evolving. So we have to shift towards new technologies, the new EC fans, the green fans, the new upcoming technologies which are coming into the market. We are seeing a very strong traction at the industrial level, the manufacturing portfolios, are calling about cold chain sectors, data centers. But most interesting is how the customers' expectations are changing. It's all about how we financially upgrade them. Because we buy it today on cash, we have to sell it on credit. It's a big financial drawback as a trader for us. It's like an investment for us. But if we come up with a new technology, or we learn ourselves and bring out some new technologies into the segment, we can evolve better.
Thank you, Mr. Vivek and Mr. Pankaj.
In our industry, if we see, we have been growing with the need of environment, with the people demand. Earlier, like 40 years back, what my friend was telling, that there was a need of refrigeration, air conditioning, like split ACs. Before that, window ACs were there. And I do remember for window AC, people used to come and stand, and they used to book, like how other, not only in our industry, but also if you see in the automobile industry, like scooters or car, everything has been catered like that. But in our industry, what is happening is everything is driven by the customer need and demand. Today, hotels are growing, hospitals are growing, everywhere refrigeration, air conditioning, electrical, MEP, everybody's demand is there. That is the reason we are having that kind of an atmosphere. So we are having a better perception of growth. There are a lot of changes which a country needs, and country needs infrastructure. Infrastructure is a basic demand which will drive our industry. That is the one of the best fact. And if you see, you have come into EC models. Earlier there was normal models where electricity was booming up. Now EC has come. EC is reducing the current bill because there is a usage of air conditioning. Air conditioning has been increased. The CAGR of air conditioning, if you see earlier and now, it has gone up. People have been shifted to VRV, VRF. Growth sector is able to be seen. Now if you see cold storages, preserving food, storage, transportation, wherever you see, you need the refrigeration part. That is the key play area, how we serve human. I mean, human lives are served. Everybody needs food. Everybody needs to stock the foods. It should not be wasted. So all these are the driven factors. They will be driving us for next 5 to 10 years, that demand, their upcoming new requirements will be our growth strategy. And we have to work in that. We need to see how many industries are going to set up. Like now, recently, Mitsubishi has set up a plant in Sri City. They have seen somewhere demand in South India, where the cushion of supply was missing. Blue Star, Daikin, they have seen the demand. So their facilities have come here in South, so the facilitation can grow. Our infrastructure's growth, automatically, it's infrastructure driven. So all the industries will be following the same. So there is a good demand.
Particularly in South India itself.
Pan India, I would say, because we are dealing in a pan India, and whatever we get today, products, we think about India requirement, what is our consumers requirement, what is consultants requirements are coming, or what is the market driven needs are coming. Then only we cater ourselves to set those platform, and we need to get from those platform those services, those products. This has been exploring.
Thank you, Mr. Pankaj. Now, as some of you had already mentioned, no, we are growing at a faster pace. We are So our growth rate is growing. So we are in that phase, but as we grow, we face some new challenges or new type of challenges come as we grow, right? Different challenges. So let us look at one of the challenge that you may potentially face, which is the sentiment of or the mandatory requirement of credit, which is being enforced upon traders. So I would like to ask Mr. Ashok to speak up about a few challenges which you may be facing because of the credit requirement. So what are the new requirements that are being pushed onto you, or are you able to manage the credit?
Yeah, thanks, Pravin. Actually, it's a very valid point and important point for all of the traders, a kind of sustainability as well as for the areas of improvements and as overall growth. As a business grows drastically, the number of consultants, the number of contractors is also growing rapidly. Where as a trader, we are in a position to work with the contractors, and we need to be very selective in terms of the to take care of our cash flows, whether the contractor credentials, their credibility, all those things are important. In fact, as I told you earlier also, the knowledge plays a vital role, in fact. So consultant, contractors, everybody should be equally technically knowledgeable. So as a trader, for our job would be very easy for giving a kind of credit. Why the credit plays a major role with technicality? See, most of the cases, the contractors are going like a rat race, and they are getting the orders. Sometimes they say they are taking the orders at a very negative price, and they're pushing the traders to also give the price at low margins, or sometimes cost to cost, with differences in the credit terms. So as a trader, we are also a little eager to get the business. We agreed for the payment terms, but as a stakeholder, the contractor should have the responsibility to pay and commit as per the payment terms which has been adhered and committed. So which has been missing drastically, especially with the many contractors where their competency level is very low, and the technicality is very low. So this is where as a traders, we have a series of challenges in terms of our cash flows, because our commitment again to our OEMs is very strong. See, as a OEMs, everybody has got a limited credit period of say 15 days, 30 days. We need to honor them. In fact, in case we fail to honor, then we lose our credibility with the OEMs, which impacts the complete supply chain to the customers, to the contractors, to the market, and our growth completely depends on the contractors. So as long as the contractors can serve us better in terms of the credit, we all grow equally. Thank you.
One of the points that you had highlighted is that the contractors who are your major clients, so they face some challenges with either the technical knowledge, maybe. So I would like to ask Mr. Pankaj to say a few words. How can has trading now become a full technical field, or where technical is mandatory for your survival itself first, and how can you step up your gear league so that you can grow with the contractor?
Yeah. Praveen, you have been asking, I'll answer this, but previous question was like about challenge. Technical is also a challenge, and I feel challenge is an opportunity. Why do we see it as a challenge? We see it as an opportunity. Technicality is also an opportunity. We have been serving industry last 40, 50 years, and we have seen the drastical changes. Time to time, we have to update ourselves. If we update, then only we can, get those requirement to be fulfilled in the industry, and that is the reason we can make sure that we are surviving in a good space. And knowing about the technicality is like you need to learn a lot about the industries, what is happening and how industry is going. For that, we need to join RATA. This is the platform where we can learn together. Today, such an event like EFFYCON, Conclave, here people networking is happening. You can meet to technical peoples, you can understand what is happening in the industry. Like I would just give a few examples. Domestic air conditioners, earlier everything was like manual, capillary oriented. But now split ACs or VRV or VRF, anything, or even your this one AHUs, everything is more technical. Wherein air conditioning VRV, we are giving like electronic expansion valves. VFDs now coming, then you see AHUs, they are coming up with EC fans. It was earlier traditional fans, EC fans or plug fans. I mean, plug fans were there, and other kind of fans, motors were used, which was consuming a lot of power. Energy efficiency demand came, like what BIS did. That BIS also brought some norms. Government is also playing a vital role to for the traders to, we can upgrade ourselves. What is the requirement coming from the market? What are the challenges we are facing? Those challenges are giving us internal ideas, and they are also guiding us that how we have to present ourselves, which is going to be the future. Now we are seated here at CNG. Now we are also going into hydrogen. Like next industry we are moving up. Same way in our industry from VFD drives, what is next? Chillers are coming, what is next? This all questions are coming from the manufacturer, like companies like Mafron, Metron, Chemplast. They are deciding which kind of a chemical to be used, and all these kinds of compressors company, they have a understanding like CO2 is coming. So for CO2, what is going to be the next future? What kind of an industry is going to be set? What are the products going to be driven in the industry? So that will give a solution, that kind of a development. For those things, we have to participate in such programs. RATA, what they are organizing, it is really appreciable.
So, a few points. So, we have to attend or train ourselves or equip ourselves with the latest technologies.
Yes, of course. We have to train ourselves if we have to survive in this industry and cater the need of the people and our customers. Then we have to keep on training ourselves, because every day, whatever we learn is not enough. Next day, something else we will learn new, and we have to be open with that. There is no limit for learning. We cannot say that नहीं भाई मेरे को सब कुछ आता है. नहीं. We have to keep on learning. मुझे अभी भी सीखना है. We need to have that an attitude, and we have to start preparing ourselves. Though I can do selections or other things also, what we are doing day-to-day basis in our business practices. But yes, my colleagues call me. ये मटेरियल मिलेगा क्या, ये वाला चीज़ मिलेगा क्या. सो आई हैव टू बी प्रिपेयर फॉर माई सेल्फ फर्स्ट कि ये मार्केट में नया आने वाला है. सो आई नीड टू मेक अंडरस्टैंड माई सेल्फ दैट दिस इज द नेक्स्ट फ्यूचर. सो वी नीड टू फोकस इन दैट काइंड ऑफ एरियाज. आई थिंक इट्स वेरी ईजी जॉब, बट वी हैव टू गिव सम टाइम टू राटा वेयर वी कैन एक्सप्लोर बेटर. एंड जितना राटा बढ़ेगा, जितने लोग बढ़ेंगे, जितना एसोसिएशन बढ़ेगा, उतना आपका प्रॉब्लम्स भी कम होगा. चैलेंजेस विल कन्वर्ट इनटू अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर द ट्रेड, एंड आई थिंक दिस इज द बेस्ट थिंग.
Sorry, Pravin, I want to interpret. This is the only thing I wanted to add with him. It's not only about your knowledge. Sorry, it's everybody's knowledge. So it's not only that you grow with people around you. So it's something like you get your knowledge and people are not educated. If some technician or a contractor walks into your place, he doesn't have the knowledge for the product, but you have the knowledge. It's no use. So it's something like you share with them, or you make them keep educated or aware of it. So it's something like compressor is coming in, like future is CO2, but you need to yourself get educated, plus your colleagues, your partners, or maybe your technicians, your contractors need to get updated. It's not only like you grow and people stay there. Like you develop your products, you develop your chain. You need to carry your people together. If, for example, compressors, I mean gas industry, like he was saying, Mefron, Metron or Chemplast grows with the different refrigerant. So he needs to take care of the compressors as well. So only if like Correct. Ecosystem has to be created with it. So like if they grow, they need to bring their compressors. I mean, compressor guy has to follow them as well. Okay, these guys have come in into different gas. I need to buckle up and come with them. Same thing goes with your dryers, your VFD drives, and everything needs to get correlated so that people can grow. So that's again what he said is I'll accept with them. So like people do need to grow with the community or with the association. So that's where I feel RATA or any association in that aspect is giving an opportunity to people where people can grow together. This is what I like or I would like to add in a sentence. That's it.
Yeah, added to what Mr. Mitesh is saying, I'm also agree with that. There are few associations like ISHRAE where they give a training program of in the vertical name called program called ACRISO. So where they used to have many programs under ACRISO. One is the safety point of view, they used to give training. Second is the soft skills. So each and every technician should know how to they behave with the customers. This is very important. These two is mandatory. Apart from that, there are about multiple topics. According to the cities, they have like basics about air conditioning, basics of psychrometrics, how to do a service in the chiller, VRV, VRF systems, ductable, package, split ACs. So according to the cities, they can opt for the topics. But these two is mandatory, safety and soft skill. So people can get upgraded through these kind of associations, and they can get the benefits.
Thank you, Mr. Ash. Now, as we had seen some of the opportunities, and challenges. So, one question to you, Mr. Vivek. So, you have grown, rapidly. So, I would like to ask: are your margins growing or now, or have they shrunk with the growing volumes?
Business is Lakshmi. Networking is Saraswati. Without knowledge or without networking, doing business of no use.
Well said.
If you do business alone, you will have very limited margins, whether water scoping may be. But if you combine your business with technology, do have your learnings, and when you compare that with your future, you might have lesser margins in the starting, but eventually you will grow like a funnel.
So it is an investment for the growth.
It's an investment for the growth. Only without Saraswati, you cannot pray for Lakshmi. So you will have to learn today, whichever industry we are in, or whichever industry you may take. Without learning, you can never grow. Take it stock market, take it our business industry, take it any industry which you feel like. Without learning or going into the principles of technology, you have to merge technology along with your business. Only then you will grow. Till then, you can only think of that I might earn, I will earn. You might keep bigger profits, but eventually that will be a very short-term customer base. You cannot have a long-term customer base. So you have to think out of the box. Think about your learning first, then creating awareness, creating the whole ecosystem. Only then everyone should earn. It's not that I should earn. It should everyone in the whole industry earns. We will earn. As for RATA, I'll tell you example. As for RATA, the members is the core strength. Without the members, RATA is nothing, right? So when members meet, we network, we bond, and that bonding is which is creating within ourselves to create new ideas, create new learnings. Only then we will think of what business is. Business is a secondary thing. What we do in the front is more important. What we do at the back is business. Out of these two, what we earn is the margin. So we have to have a technological shift that margins मिलेगा, margin जरूर मिलेगा, but you have to invest. हम इसको बोलते हैं टैप, मेरी भाषा में हम बोलते हैं टैप. टैप का मतलब हो गया टाइम, अटेंडेंस, पार्टिसिपेशन. ठीक है. टैप दो तरीके होता है. टैप होता है नल का, हिंदी में बोलते हैं नल का, खुलेगा तो पानी आएगा. एक और होता है क्रेडिट कार्ड का टैप, टैप करोगे तो पैसा जाएगा और आएगा भी, दोनों ऑप्शन है. तो आपको जब तक आप पार्टिसिपेट नहीं करोगे, टाइम नहीं दोगे, अटेंड नहीं करोगे, नया टेक्नोलॉजी नहीं लोगे, डोंट थिंक ऑफ मार्जिन लेटर, थिंक अबाउट व्हाट यू हैव टू अर्न योर सेल्फ. अर्निंग इज मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट इनसाइड योर सेल्फ टू गेट इट फ्रॉम आउटसाइड.
Well said. Well said. So thank you, Mr. Vivek. now I would like to ask Mitesh a question. So, uh, we have seen a lot of cases where the manufacturers or large manufacturers themselves are directly entering the market with their promotions, reaching to the end consumers directly. So there are a lot of cases where some during COVID or the post-COVID phase, where their aggressive marketing style has completely changed. They're trying to eliminate the middleman's entire market itself, or in other case, I can feel that the traders' margins are so squeezed that you wish the manufacturer could have directly told him why the headache. So how do the trader community keep afloat with the who have traditionally been the bridge between the manufacturers and the consumers? So how does the trader community keep itself afloat?
So actually you have touched my pain point. I would, this is a proper trader's pain point. So you can define this in two ways, if you ask me. One, your margins are lost for sure, because when a production house or a manufacturer is coming in, he's obviously ready to take in extra margins when he's directly supplying to your customers or end users or end technicians, something like that. So, but if you see, again, the whole thing what we were speaking about is the knowledge base. So, a company doesn't have that knowledge. I mean, he has the knowledge, he doesn't have that patience to educate everyone. So, he can communicate with the dealer network or the trader network. But when it comes to a technician level where, for example, one company has come up with one option, but we know there is a better option with the different company. So perspective changes, obviously. So I feel, obviously, we have lost our margins, but still we are at the, a position where we are safer because technicians don't have that knowledge. So that's the reason we are still able to survive with our margins. And in future, if there is any scope where production houses increase their production, increase their marketing, there might be losses, obviously, but there are new customers who are coming into the market, which will increase our margins, obviously. And we are basically paid on our knowledge skills, as we all know. Obviously, all these four gentlemen, including yourself, know that today we are surviving because of our knowledge. So our knowledge, our experience in the market has played a vital role. Margins are less, and obviously there will be a scarcity for the margins, but I still believe if we are knowledgeable, we'll get our margins in a different way. I might be wrong, I might be correct, but this is what my perspective would be in this scenario. Margins might be less, but obviously education, your knowledge will get you that margin.
Today we are as a trader, tomorrow we might be a consultant. Today we are a consultant, but it is the funnel which we have, the customer base which we have. We serve them better, we give them quality products, quality knowledge.
Correct, that's what.
Only then we can think of what we get.
Correct, that's
and that also will play a vital role only when we get our payments on time. Today, you have to pay every manufacturer wants payment immediate. That is, you have to pay them in advance, stock the material. You literally have 1 crore of stock from one manufacturer. It sells very slowly, very passively, and then in 30 days payment comes in 60 days, 90 days, 120 days. We have to be with the customer. So until we don't go and meet our customers regularly, this 120 days will not come down to 30 days. It is the networking. I already said networking. It's not only networking with the client. It is networking with everyone. Your technician, your manufacturer, anyone who comes to you. You should have a face-to-face understanding with them.
Yes.
Only then this whole scenario of payments also coming down, eventually your margins will scope up because the bank will not take a better interest.
So I would like to add similarly. So a manufacturer is seated in a different location. So maybe, for example, he's seated in Delhi. He needs to sell to a customer in Chennai. So he doesn't know how the customer is reacting. What is his payment structure? So I might be a good paymaster, but other guy near me might not be a good paymaster. He seated in Delhi might not realize how my payment is, how the other guy's payment is, but he would be supplying to everyone. So later down the line, might 2-3 payments he might be giving at a proper pace, but later he might lose margins. He might lose big chunk of his money. So this happens with everyone. So not everyone is a good paymaster. There are few people in the market who are not that good at paying money back. as because we are able to converse with people, we are in a forum where we can discuss with people who is this, I mean, how is this guy paying, how is this guy paying, or how is this guy upfront with other technologies, or is there any issue with his management? So this is when you can talk to people.
So your local or your geographical, knowledge.
Yes.
So the and your interaction with the people around you, community around you, so definitely gives you will continue giving you the edge over any manufacturer who
Okay, simple. I'll give you an example scenario, Praveen. So if I have a new customer, I can call Vivek anytime. I know I can call Vivek for any time and like, is this guy a good paymaster? Can a company guy call you and ask? I don't think so. Because the owner might be sitting in some different location. He might be having 200 different verticals with him. He might work out. Same thing with, I guess, Ashok sir as well. So do you think, for example, Kruger, then Kruger can directly go on to a customer?
Added to Mr. Mitesh point and Pravin, see, again, case to case it varies. Every manufacturing company has got its own strategies. Certain companies, they only work through partners, and certain companies for the larger account, larger projects, they do directly and they pass on the commission to us sometimes, because, and they have three types of verticals. You take any companies in the HVAC industries, there is a retail, there is a mid segment of projects serving in VRF category or lesser chiller projects also, and there is a project which is a larger project like airport kind of stuff. Mega projects. In mega projects, our presence and scope is very, very less, because we cannot able to take care of the commercial terms where the OEMs can able to handle it, right? Whereas our strong presence would be in the mid segment and the retail segment. So once we are very transparent with the OEMs and they are also with us, I think these things can be discussed case to case basis. And on the regarding the margins and the profitabilities, so this may vary completely, because our margins are pretty better in retail and our margins are average in the mid segment, and our margins are pretty low in the larger segments, because even for the OEMs, whether it is a kind of challenge or question mark, whether they would be getting the job at that price or not. So that matters, yeah.
I would like to add here, see, business can be done in two ways. It can be either on volume or on value. If you are looking at a longer perspective, if you are in a retail, you will look at only value. I will get 10 rupees margin in one shot on a 100 rupees item. Or that 10 rupees, instead of having a 100 rupees item, keep 1 rupee margin. If you rotate that same money 12 times in a year, you get 12% margin. But so your value, if you have a value, do a wholesale to all the segments, then your margin level is different. When you do in a retail, the value is different. So it depends on which perspective you are looking at. The question is common, but which outlook you are looking at, which perspective you are looking at, it completely varies.
Thank you, Mr. Vivek. So one question to Mr. Ashok, since you were highlighted. So I've seen that you take some outstanding initiative to. Mr. Vivek had told you have to go out to meet people, but I heard that you have taken an initiative to pull customers to you. So can you share some initiatives that you take, to make the customers come to you?
See, we are attending many programs in many associations. As Mr. Vivek said, network plays a vital role, in fact. So the networking again comes from the way we approach the customers and the way we give knowledge to the customers, and the customers should feel that Ashok is strongly knowledge and is capable enough to handle my whole HVAC system or MEP system, my buildings, my construction. These people can able to handle it properly. Once that understanding comes, the customers will come to us automatically, and this is applicable for all the traders, whether it may be a small business, medium business, or large business. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ashok. And a final question to Mr. Pankaj. So, how can you, as owner? So I understand learning is key, but what are the initiatives you can take for your employees as well as from your side? So how can you help your customers stay updated? So it is not enough only if you and your staff. So Mr. Mitesh also mentioned you have to go together as a community. So any initiatives that we as RATA can take, any inputs that you may be able to give, that we can work together to educate your customers, so that there is at least because a small increase in our margins will significantly improve everyone's life and towards sustainability also. So any initiatives that we can work together or inputs that it may be useful to improve by RATA.
Skill development programs,
Okay.
that is a key success area where we need to educate all the customers or our staff or our training or ourselves also. We need to keep updating our system. We need to build such kind of a system where not only brands, but we also should be eager to know what is happening in our industry, where we can take our industry as in entire this podcast. There are few points which have been highlighted in our day-to-day life, like we need to grow together, like community. Everybody is doing. Everybody is into the space of growth, space of technicalities. Market is demanding the demand. So when market demands are coming, we need to understand how we have to handle. That is only way we need to keep updating our skills. Skills, now AI technologies also come. So how AI technology is driving the customers, how it will be useful, how we can use AI in our business, how we can reduce our margin is not only a way to earn by selling a product, but cost cutting also can save your margin. So that is also one parameter where we can look. We need to understand by using this kind of skills or this kind of a system, we can save much. There are multiple ways, Praveen, where we need to have a strong bonding with the association. Members should keep joining. So RATA is also in a platform to keep organizing such kind of events, joint training programs. Yes. So we need to update in that way.
Slight change. Margins is not based on your selling. Margin is based on your purchasing power. See, everyone knows that there is a standard rate for selling the product. So when you purchase better, your margins levels will always increase. Example, you can take it as a DMart. Okay. Why does DMart products sell more? What is the scenario why DMart sells more?
There are two reasons. One I cannot say, one I would like to say.
That's okay. See, that's a different scenario. But if you have a better purchasing power, you can capture the market better. So when your margins are low or when your pricing are low, you can have a better offer. So customers tend to come to you often, and this way you will sell more. You will rotate the margins more. Overall in a year, you should rotate more. So actually your goal should be you have at least a 10x of your last financial year. If your business is, or what was the business last year, if you have a 10x goal, thinking what will happen in the next 10 years, I can think how do I network, how do I take technology advantage, how do I give awareness, how do I build my ecosystem. In those terms when you think, and then we execute, okay, this is what we have to do, how this is we have to do. Integrating AI, the current AI in it, the new technology coming in, we will grow at a much faster pace with all the manufacturers, distributors, traders, because the whole complete chain is essential. One chain moves out, the entire process comes to a standstill. You can take any business, any chain has to be there. A manufacturer will only focus on manufacturing. If he comes to a direct trader, who will do manufacturing? Okay, a company like ITC, if they stop manufacturing, go to the retailer, they cannot go and give to every trader, small traders, right? So they have to have that chain. Same in our industry. Every manufacturer looks at how he wants to run his production 24/7. So he has to make distributors across India. He can reach the end consumer because of his marketing, but not direct selling. In direct selling, he might earn, but he will lose in manufacturing. So everyone has their own profit sharing fundamentals. Take and go, it will be easier.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And some last questions to Mr. Ashok and Mr. Mitesh. So, any way do you see that that RATA has helped you in recent times? So any particular way in which RATA has helped you recently?
RATA really helping the traders especially to get their money from the contractors. Who are the contractors who is a defaulter, which is for more than 6 months, 1 year. RATA is helping us to file a case against them through RATA channel. And RATA, they used to have a booklet which they will put the case history against the contractors. So which the contractors, defaulters especially, which the defaulters will just now look into that, and they will be little scared, and they will be speed up their payments to the traders. So that is happening in RATA, and many cases we have seen, and those things would be discussed during the RATA Conclave and many bigger event like EFFYCON. So RATA is really helping the traders like us to get our money on time.
For me, it has helped in different way, not payment structure, but for me it has helped in increasing my bettering my purchase power. So as Vivek and Pankaj were saying, it has helped. It has given me a social networking platform where I can directly go to a distributor. For example, if I want to buy something related to fans, I can call Ashok anytime. If I want to get anything related to motors, I can call Vivek anytime. If I want anything related to thermos, temperature controllers, or any motors, I can call Pankaj anytime. So this platform has given me a network where I can call anyone, related to my HVAC, and I can get my work done. For a contractor, for a dealer, for a distributor, people are there in this association, and obviously you get your extra boost because you have been into that association. People know you better. Correct. This is an extra benefit what I get. Today, if I, for example, maybe 2 years down the line, 2 years back, Ashok sir might not have known me, or Vivek sir down like 6 years back might not have known me. Today, because I'm there in this forum, I'm able to network with these people in the programs that what they are holding, like EFFYCON and other stuff. I'm able to meet these people, and somewhere or other, if I get any requirement related to products which these guys deal with, I can call them. So in this way, this is benefiting me.
Yeah. And this is the only forum, RATA is the only forum which we can able to meet the business owners, decision makers, none other than any other associations which creates this kind of opportunity. Really, RATA helping us to access the owners directly in this kind of forum.
I would add one point here. Yes. RATA is doing this, but one beautiful thing which we have got from RATA is, I have a client in Ahmedabad who requires something. I don't know who the dealer there is, or whom I can get through. I send a message to the RATA group, who can give me this at this price, or who can give me at a better cost. If I want to get a service done, who can even help me? That platform gives me so many solutions that I can serve my customers sitting in Chennai to Ahmedabad. And same vice versa. I get orders for Mumbai clients. People coming to Mumbai, I get inquiries. Who connects them faster gets the order. It's very simple. But the platform is there. The group is there. Now, how active you are into it, involving yourself into it, that way better. As a platform, RATA has made us literally grow very good.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Panelists for joining this session. All your words were very valuable. Thank you so much.
Thank you.